Okay, I'm starting the ink process, which is the hardest part of drawing. And now I gotta ink her face makeup green, just so that it doesn't wipe out when I erase the blackness of the ink. Alright, now for Kyrie. Now also, I got to ink her stripes orange because I don't have pink. I don't have the time to go look for pink. Alright, so they're done with that. Now whenever you're doing inking, especially like faces, you don't want to give too much because you can fill it back in. And Asuka has multicolored hair, so you want to leave enough definition, but you want to also be able to get the lines as good as you possibly can, and then you can put definition in. Now, let me apologize now to Asuka and Kyrie about your boobs. I have never been able to draw the perfectly round, beautiful shapes of boobs. And no, it's not just because I'm a pervert, but as a respectable person, I wanted to make sure they know that I was trying to do them justice, and yeah, I love boobs. But I also both love Asuka and Kyrie. And I love my crush, Zeta Zhang. So, I want to make sure that I do them justice when I draw the pictures. But I also don't want them to think that I was insulting them by not getting the exact curves and shapes and shit right. But you never know what will offend a person. And also, whenever you're inking stuff, there's always the possibility that something can go tragically wrong. So if you're going to ink, you need to have a steady hand. Because once you start inking, there's no going back. Kairi is almost complete, except for her umbrella and her sword. I actually want to focus more on her body versus her weapon of choice. For those who don't know, yes, it is a Japanese umbrella fighting technique. I do not remember the name of it. But as a martial artist, I have looked into it. I screwed up on your foot, Kairi, I'm sorry. Now, before I go into racing, I'm going to lift this thing up and show you guys what I've done after I get Asuka done. And I've also changed the design a touch so that as I inked it, because I screwed up, it will look better once I get rid of a few design flaws. Alright, Kairi is complete. And now for Asuka. I gave Asuka swords, because Asuka generally just comes out of the ring in a mask. The whole point of being called a warrior is that you have a weapon. I didn't give the ladies like muscular muscles. I gave them muscular muscles, but not like smoking muscles. And I gave them Asuka's shirt design as best I could. I screwed up on your left boob, Asuka, I'm sorry. Now I gave them the initials KW as my own personal touch to the Kabuki Warriors. So that way it'll have my own little spin on it. And once I ink it, it'll hopefully look somewhat decent. And maybe they'll see it and maybe they won't. But you guys here on Kung Fu Havoc 2 are gonna see it. And be forewarned, I suck at drawing. Alright? I didn't used to suck at drawing, but as I picked up martial arts skills, I lost my steady hand skills. So yeah, I suck at drawing. And I screwed up the katana, but that's okay. Again, once you ink it, all your fine lines that you want there are the lines that you ink. Everything that you don't want there is going to be gone once you erase it. Which is very fucking important. No. Whenever you're drawing anything, the lines that you consider are mistakes, you don't fill in. Another thing about drawing is like, my problem with it in general is foreground and background. Because those are things that I often screw up. Which is why like some of the characters' legs look kind of funky. Because truth be told, first and foremost, I do Todd McFarlane and Rob Liefeld feet. In other words, I don't draw feet very well. No offense to Todd McFarlane and Rob Liefeld. They are two of my favorite actors. I mean, writers, artists, whatever. Same thing with Jim Lee. The 90s feet are like really like my thing. So now I'm going to work on their names so I can start racing and then showing you guys what's going on here. And again, I hope these rustlers, these beautiful ladies, like what I attempted to do as a fan. You also want to make sure you have a pen that doesn't run. It's probably the first thing that I should have said. Now, you want to make sure that you have a pen that does not run. Especially if you're drawing something unique. Because that way, as you can see, it'll be just fine. Now, I did the same thing with both their names. I had the S become a dragon. I may scale it. I may not. I'm going to flip a coin on that sucker. I'm not going to put a wing on them like I did with my pick for Zeta Zhang. Because she's super special. So she gets the lovey-dovey crush treatment. And this also, I can change the flame now for Kari Zhang. Sorry, Kari. I meant Sane. And then once I ink it, it's going to be way cooler than what I initially had on the paper. And for the record, everybody draws fire differently. I just hope that my fire pleases these ladies' fire. So you'll be able to see that I did some modifications on it. And now we go over to Asuka's part. So I can change up some shit here. Let's start with the dragon. Because then I can come back and fix this damn A. Alright. Dragon's tail is coming behind the A. Again, I hope I'm doing these ladies some justice. Alright, top half is done. So now I have to make sure that my eraser doesn't touch the bottom half whatsoever. You guys are going to like this. There you go. And now for the erasing part. The part that sucks ass. First, let's take care of the ladies. Oscar's done. For the record, my back is killing me. Just like I'm killing this eraser. Kyrie is done. There we go. Yes, my hand got tired, so I switched over to my left. As a martial artist, you must learn to be an equal opportunity hand user. Kind of fucked up on Asuka's name a little bit, so I tried to recover. Damn, I didn't do eyes for this dragon. Almost fucked up the Kabuki Warrior side there. Fix the nose of this dragon. Put that there. Fix the eye of the dragon. Put that there. Hopefully you guys got to see all that. If you didn't, there you go. Gonna flip this thing up and call it a day. Alright, thanks for watching. I'm going to ink the next one, and I'll hit the record button in a minute. I gotta go use the bathroom.